Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications and get notified about all the Queen's videos. Clock that, okay. So today, y'all, being a girl is hard, okay? Everybody knows if you're a girl, obviously it's hard. Like it's just so many things that it has to be done when you're a girl. Like maintenance, like taking care of yourself. Like you can't let yourself go. You have to have your maintenance and everything else. But it's also the part of taking care of yourself. We all need tips on that, right? But coming from a girl who knows her hygiene and knows how to get down, like everybody should know like what their body likes and what it doesn't like, and like what their body wants and what it don't. You know, like if you're a girl, then you should know your hygiene, like what works for you and what doesn't. So I'm here to tell y'all my tips, and hopefully y'all can get some information from me that you might want to use and it will help you. Cause maybe today in my notes we got some stuff to talk about, okay? Because I want to help. I'm a girl's girl for sure, so I want to be able to help y'all get y'all stuff together, and so y'all can feel more confident about yourself, and you don't have to worry about nothing no more because you got this stuff and you know how to help yourself. So first thing we're gonna get started with, because I just want to go ahead and get to the video. We're gonna skip all that talking because we're gonna get into what y'all really here for. First thing we're gonna get into is feminine hygiene, and by that I mean down there, of course, by feminine hygiene, down there, back there, all that around there, okay? So first thing we're gonna get into is how to properly clean down in there. So a lot of girls use a lot of different things. A lot of different things to clean themselves. They use the monostat cleanser, the equate cleanser, the off-brand one, I guess. Some people don't use nothing down there. They just use water, and I wouldn't recommend that because, well, if it works for you, do that. But I just don't feel like that wouldn't make me feel clean. Like, I want to feel clean. I may be clean, but I want to feel it. So, with that being said, I use a soap. I just go like, don't go on the inside, okay? Let me just tell y'all that right now. Do not use no soap, and especially do not use no scented soaps, because scented soaps is not good, okay? That's just gonna throw your pH balance off. It's just gonna do everything horribly, okay? So with that being said, the soap that I use is, I actually use both of these, but I've been using the monostat cleanser way more. I'll put a picture of what it looks like, but I've been using that way more than the equate. The equate was working good. Like, I mean, nothing's wrong with it, but I just want to try something new because the girls have been hyping this up, and of course you gotta try something to see if it works for you. And it's been working for me. Like, it hasn't caused me no problems. Everything has been great, good, fine. Okay, so then for down there, feminine hygiene is also supplements. Supplements can definitely help with your pH balance and all that. So the supplements I use, I'm just gonna put in the picture of everything because I don't feel like getting everything and getting out of place that I have in my room. So I use the supplements. I think there are probiotics and the prebiotics in one, which is definitely good. I cannot remember the name of it. Hold on, it's right here. The VH Essentials. That definitely helps me a lot. But make sure you drink. Also, with the feminine hygiene, make sure you drink a lot of water, especially when you take in the pills, because that's what's gonna make them work a lot more. But those are the only supplements I take. I don't take no more because you never know what could be in other things that might throw my pH balance off, and I don't even want that to happen ever. So it was a risk trying these, but it still works. So that's why we just gonna continue with that and just let it be, because I'm not using it no more. Okay, so next for feminine hygiene is hair removal. This is really a iffy type thing because for a lot of girls, I know people shave, people wax, people nair, do laser, like all types of stuff like that. But what I do, I nair. Shaving causes razor bumps, ingrowns, irritation bumps, just all that, and I just don't shave down there, okay? I
a Nair. And Nair definitely works because the Nair I use is the V. I'll put a picture of that too. The V, I don't use Nair because I've been hearing a bunch of stuff about the Nair actual brand, and they say it like burn your skin off and stuff like that. And I'm like, wait, I'm not using that if it's gonna burn my skin off. Like, what are you talking about? So I use the V, and that definitely is more calmer on your skin. Okay, it don't burn your skin off. It just, you sit on there. I think it calls for like 10 minutes. So that's how long I put it on there. And then, baby, it's gone. And let me tell you, try it out. You'll see. You'll see. That's all I gotta say. But if you do want to shave and you don't like Nair, like you don't like none of that, you don't like the Nair, you don't like the all that and some more. If you do shave, please exfoliate. Like that's just all you need to do. Please exfoliate. Because if you don't exfoliate, that's gonna make it even worse on yourself when you just go straight into shaving. You don't do none of that. Like, you have to prep the skin first. So before you even go in the shave, make sure you have some hot water running, because when you do, it loosens up the hairs and it softens your skin up, so you don't even have to worry too much about the bumps and everything. But then when you exfoliate, it helps it 10 times better. So if you do choose to shave, please make sure you exfoliate and run you some hot water. Next, oh well, I will say, I know I mentioned waxing. I can't tell y'all nothing about waxing. I've never got waxed before in my life, anywhere on my body except my eyebrows. But we're not talking about my eyebrows right now. We're talking about feminine hygiene. So I can't tell y'all nothing about waxing. If you want to see if it works for you, then go do it. But I'm too scared to do it because But that's it for the front. Anyways, that's all I can tell y'all. That's what works for me. I don't want to do too much down there, because when you're doing too much starts to happen. Okay, so for back there, I use witch hazel. Witch hazel, it is down. It is down. I'm telling y'all. Because when you just put it on a cotton pad, whatever, you can use whatever witch hazel you think will work for you. I think I used the Equate one or whatever. I can't find a doctor, whatever one I be looking for it. I don't know where it's at, so I just gave up on my look and I just found that one, and it's been working good for me because it does get rid of odor, and it also does lighten up back there or everywhere you want to use it. So it do lighten up, but I always say you have to use it consistently, because if you like use it one time, don't think that you finna get lightened up. But it does prevent odor and all that. So also for the cleaning part, like I said, only clean the outside. For the inside, use water. That's it. Use water. Only water. All that. Like, I can't stress it enough. Use water. Don't use nothing else. Use that water. Okay, but that's all I have for feminine hygiene. Like, I can't tell y'all too much. Like I said, I don't do too much down there, because you do too much gonna start happening. So for the next subject I got is hyperpigmentation. I know a lot of people deal with that. Like, I know you get it everywhere, honestly. You get it under your arms, your elbows, down there, your knees, anywhere, like your face. You can get it anywhere. And for me, I don't really have hyperpigmentation. Like, I don't have that. No, not that I know of. Like, I don't have that nowhere. Maybe my knees a little bit, but like you can barely tell. But what I will say, you can use Panoxyl, and the reason I found that out is because I was using Panoxyl on my face, and I was out of nowhere, after I've been using it for so long, like at least a couple weeks or so, my face had gotten lighter. Like, I'm like, why am I this color? I was not this color like literally a couple weeks ago. So that's how I found out it does lighten you. But I wouldn't say use it every day. I say use it every other day, because it can definitely do some damage to your skin. It's just like bleaching your skin. I don't know nothing about that. I don't think that's good for you. Like, just to hear it, like, I know that just don't sound good to me. But you can use Panoxyl, and it will help, you know, the hyperpigmentation. And then back to the witch hazel thing, like I said, it will brighten up your areas wherever you use it, but you have to make sure you use it constantly. This is an everyday thing. it don't have to be every night and day type thing, but every night or whenever you want to take your good showers, whenever. Use it in the daytime, you have to use it every day. Use it in the nighttime, use it every night. I don't use it 2 times a day because I feel like that's just a little OD. But I use it every night because that's when I take my good showers or baths. It's nighttime. So yeah, there's that. But I don't really have too much of hyperpigmentation. Like I said, I don't have it, so I can't really give y'all detail on something I don't got. But that's just about all. So for period care, this is the next subject, period care. This is definitely something we all need help on. Like, I mean, I could probably still use more help, but like this is what's been working for me and it's been doing its thing, honestly. But this is what a lot of girls do struggle with. It's like on their period, like they don't know how to really maneuver with that. So I will tell y'all, with me, the first thing I can say is nobody likes a period, okay? And we always want to find a way to make it shorter. And what I found out that makes it shorter for me is a heating pad. If you use your heating pad, it has to be on the first day. It can't be on the second day, third day, none of that. It has to be on the first day. If you use your heating pad on the first day, it will end so much shorter than your periods usually do. Like, it will. I'm telling y'all. Take advice. Take that advice from the queen. If you don't do nothing else, take that advice from the queen. It will make your periods shorter. Like, I can't make that up. And then also, of course, the heating pad does help with cramps or whatever. But if that doesn't help you, because I know heating pads like just sometimes they don't help. Can't even think about that. But if it doesn't help you, I will say run you some hot water in the bathtub and you just sit in there. Just sit in there for however long you need to. Like, say your stomach is just hurting and it just ain't stopping. Run you some hot water in the bathtub, sit in there as long as you need to. When you get out that bathtub, you'll be cool. You'll be ready to go to sleep, okay? Because baby, when that happened to me, I went straight to sleep right after I got out there. I can't make that up. But the next thing I have, I know with having a period, it can cause like an odor sometimes if you don't. I'm not gonna say if you don't take care of yourself, but it just can, because it's a period, like it's literally blood, you know what I'm saying? So it's constantly, you know. So what can help with that is if I will say you should definitely have a tracker for your period. Like me, I use the Flow app, so it tells me every time my period is supposed to come, like literally back to back. It tells me every time. So when I look at that and then it tells me like it's gonna be here, I make sure I shave or do whatever nair, get the hair going before it comes, because hair traps odor. It definitely does. Like, I'm not even joking. Hair traps odor anywhere. Your underarms, I'm not gonna say less because your legs don't really produce odor like that, but down there, your underarms, stuff like that, that can definitely trap the odor, the hair from that. So make sure you get the hair going from there before your period comes, because that will definitely help with odor. And for the last thing of periods, for me, I feel like this is just what works for me. If you don't think this will work for you, then you don't have to do it. But at the ends of my periods, like when you can tell your period going off, I'll run some bath water and then I put like 2 to 3 capfuls of apple cider vinegar. Put it in the bathtub and you just soak in there. Like, you just soak your bottom half in there and then it will clean your insides out. Like, from all that odor, that junk, just from a period, it will get everything good and back right in there. But do it at the ends of your period. Don't do it during, because it's not going to help anything, you know? So the next thing I have is tips for odor. Basically, like I just told you, hair traps odor. Make sure you shaved or naired or waxed or lasered, whatever you prefer. Make sure you got that gone, because if you don't want to stay, I'm not saying like shave every day of your life, get the hair going every day. Like, I'm not saying that, but I am saying, if you're gonna do it like every 3 days. It depends on how fast your hair grows back. Mine don't grow back that fast, so it's just like I gotta do it. Like, I could actually just shave for once a week
and I'm good the rest of the week. Like, and then the next week, shave again, I'm good the rest of the week. You know, like once a week for me. But it just depends on how fast your hair grows back. The next thing, for your underarms tips for odor, make sure you rotate your deodorants. And by that I mean, so say you have this deodorant picked out that you've been using for a while, so for so long that you've been using it, your body can get used to it, and then it's just not gonna prevent the odor anymore like it's supposed to do. Like, you know how deodorant is to help you, you know, smell more good, whatever, underneath your underarms. Well, once you've been using a deodorant for so long, your body's gonna get used to it, and it's not gonna work anymore. So I'd say rotate your deodorants. I'm not saying do it like every week, you know that, but I say like every 3 months, you know, something like that. Cause your body, if you use it like all year, it's gonna get used to it, and you're gonna notice it too. Cause once you get, you like, dang, this deodorant used to be good for me. What's going on? That's why, cause your body done got used to it. So that's it for odor. But the last thing I have on this list, y'all, cause I know this video is kind of getting long, but it's stretch marks. I know a lot of people are confident in their stretch marks. I used to not be, because I have some on my stomach, I have some on my booty, I got some, you know, just everywhere. And a lot of girls have stretch marks and they're not confident in it. And I was saying, girl, be confident in your stretch marks. Don't nobody care. Okay, this you. Ain't nobody perfect at all. Okay, clock that, because nobody is perfect. So for my stretch marks, I don't know, like, I don't know how to put this, y'all. Like, I don't really care that I got them, but like, I wouldn't mind if I could like get them to go away, you know. So what I be doing, I just make sure I keep them moisturized. Like, use a very good moisturized oil, like a thick gel type oil. I will say the Equate oil definitely works good, or the bio oil that's for stretch marks. But you have to use the bio oil like consistently. I didn't do that whenever I had it, so that's why it didn't really work for me. But I know if you use it consistently, it will work. But I've been using like oils. You moisturize it every day. This has to be an everyday thing though. But you have, like I said, consistently, like an every night type thing. Like I was telling y'all earlier, every night type thing. And then it should start lightening them up to where you can't really see them, but you can kind of, because you cannot make the stretch marks completely go away. Okay, you can't do that, but you can kind of help them lighten up to where you can't see them. They won't be as visible, you know. But that's all I have in my notes, y'all. Like, that's all I had to talk about. Like, I'm gonna have to end the video right here because it's all I got, y'all. But I will really say, I know being a girl is hard, so I hope most of these tips have helped y'all, like, in any way, shape, or form. I really hope it did help y'all, because I just want to help, you know. I just want to be a girl's girl. I just want to help y'all, because I don't want nobody to go about here not feeling confident. Like, we don't do that around here, baby. You have confidence in yourself, okay? But this is the end of the video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope y'all are going to use most of these tips, if not all of them. But thank y'all for watching. Bye.